Hey, how's it going? Getting ready to stream some Fallout 4 for a little while. Um, Hope it'll be good. Um, when last I was playing Far Harbor, which is part of the DLC. And really, I shouldn't be in Far Harbor right now because I think there's a lot of tough things over there. But I guess we'll see how I do, huh? All right, where is? There it is. Had to find the icon. Let's start it up. Ooh, perception.
Following total atomic annihilation, the rebuilding of this great nation of ours may fall to you. That's
Me?
why we at Vault-Tec have prepared these educational materials for you to better understand the 7 defining attributes that make you special.
Special.
In this
That's me,
chapter,
right?
we focus
Special.
on perception. It is the unfortunate truth that when you go above ground, you will be faced with many post-nuclear nuisances. These frightening menaces will come in all different shapes and sizes
A bear?
and pose an immediate threat to your
Super
survival.
mutant.
You must learn to deal with these dangers, but may find this challenging at first.
Oof.
That's why we've provided you with the Vault-Tec assisted targeting system. So you can scan the threat and pinpoint areas of weakness. And the higher your perception, the more accurate you will be. Why, you'll put Davy Crockett to shame. There may be times when you must engage in questionable activities. Your perception can help keep you safe during these morally ambiguous moments. Practice your pilfering on youths, the elderly, or the incapacitated. As you continue to purloin your way to success, try more challenging targets and more skillful techniques for greater returns. Don't get too cocky there, sport. Always look to sharpen your 5 senses, for perception doesn't stop there. Keenly assessing the unfriendly locals and terrain, handling sensitive munitions with people in building a long-distance relationship, regularly study your Vault-Tec provided materials to prepare for survival. And to answer the question,
I might cheat a little bit tonight too.
what makes you special?
And I've already played the game. I played it before with no cheats. And then I think I got the level 200 or 300 just on my own. The only cheat I really like is infinite carry weight. I don't see a reason to play the game if I can't carry everything in the world. Radiation has mutated the common emperor scorpion into the deadly rad scorpion, one of Wasteland's fiercest predators. Beware its claws and its poison stinger. The Miss Nanny robot?
What are you looking at?
We'll dig in and
Nothing much.
I don't have time.
Hey there.
Mainlanders don't last long on the island.
You know, I've heard there's a puzzle of Simpsons
Bye.
salad.
You talked to Cassie Dalton? Shame what happened to her family.
What happened to her family?
Need to drown your troubles? Talk to Mitch, the last plank.
talk to Bertha. She's crazy.
I'm scraping by. Well, hello.
I don't have time for mainlanders. You still here for some reason? What makes you think I want to talk to you? Get lost. I don't need your charity. No one talks to my brother, all right?
I should probably play some music soon.
Quite the free spirit, aren't you?
Excuse me.
Need general supplies? Visit the bait shop.
How about this dude?
Hi. Longfellow knows what
Everyone.
he's about.
Everyone!
We're trying to have a conversation here.
Hey.
Now,
Shut
see what
your
I can do.
mouths, open your
Oh,
damn
that's Nick.
ears. So the fogs are coming for us all. And I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round. On the house!
Nice.
Time to party!
Here's some Mitch!
Here's the Mitch.
Mainlander, today's your lucky day. Free beer for ya! Ha ha!
Huh.
You have anything a bit stronger?
Pushing your luck, are ya? Ha! I like it. Take this. Top shelf all around. So, drink
Vodka.
up. Stay here over long and the fog will claim you. Might as well meet her with a belly full of fire, eh?
What's so special about the fog on the island?
Can you feel it? Even here, as safe as anyone can be on this damned island. It's alive.
It's
You walk
alive.
inland and it'll blanket you up in no time. If the clickety-click of the Geiger don't get you, the madness will. The island will claim us all in the end.
You're crazy.
The fog can drive you crazy?
Yes, it's not natural. The trappers you find inland, some were always murderous louts. But many just got lost in the fog for too long. And the mind goes. If you have any sense, return where you came from. And don't look back.
Huh.
If it's so dangerous, why do you stay?
This is our home. If you call yourself a proper man or woman, you don't give up on that. Besides, we all gotta die. Might as well do it with your long knife deep in the belly of the beast that wronged you. Ha!
Har.
What do you have?
Plenty of selection.
Ammo. Thanks, Mitch. I find it so funny that Nick has power armor.
If you need
Captain
a room,
Avery
see
said
Mitch.
you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
Someone's headed for Acadia. There's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
You should give a damn. Oh no. Let me save.
This girl's all her family has. You'd have to be a real wretch not to give a damn.
Bah. This goes against all reason. But I could get you to Acadia. But you got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad-X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
Huh.
Should I make any other preparations?
Ammo, stim packs, maybe a rocket or three.
A rocket or
Worst
three.
admirer lurks out there.
I need to take care of a few things.
Handle your necessities, then off.
Alright, let's heal up first. See, I don't have everything.
You want a bite? Either Mitch or I can take your order.
Let's go buy some armor and weapons and stuff. I mean, I have money. I have stim packs. I have railgun ammo. I'll come back.
Welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
Let's see what you have.
Of course.
Yes. 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 Weapons? Harpoon gun? A pole hook? Oh my god. That's pretty rough. That was pretty awesome.
Hi.
You another vulture circling over Andre's body? He ain't dead. No. It's a mainlander. Welcome to my little clinic. If you need doctoring, speak up. I wish I had time for some proper conversation, but my work's never done.
Who's Andre?
Who's Andre?
Poor Andre is my patient over there. He spent too long a spell in the fog. You may think you know your mainland radiation poisoning, but we got our own special brand here.
I need some help.
Well, speak up. What's ailing you?
No chem addictions.
No crazy partying or anything like that.
Clean and sober, huh? Good for you. Need something else?
Never mind. We're done.
For what? Oh, you're leaving.
Wait, actually.
Doc,
Is this a social visit, or is something ailing?
I know a few things about medicine. Can I try to help him?
You say, what? You? Help? Well, poor Andre's got it bad. Good as dead. Well, I suppose there's no harm letting you have a poke, but I'll be watching you.
Huh.
If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world. By my God.
Alright, what's
I
in
hope
this?
the harbor's being good to you. At this point, I'd settle if folks were just plain civil.
What's there to do in town?
Brooks,
Brooks?
Avery.
I hope the harbor's being good to you.
What's the history of this place?
Well, this whole dock used to belong to the Mariner, and the fog started getting thicker. Family by family, homestead by homestead. People were kicked out of their homes inland. The Mariner was kind enough to let people stay. The harbor just kind of grew out of that trade.
You know of anyone that can use help?
It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility for these people, and I have a job for you to keep you up. Besides, I know you're tougher than you look.
I'm happy to help with anything I can.
If you say so. We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us. I'm afraid they might have got him, too. I was hoping you might go have a look. If the worst happened, maybe you could get those fog condensers back online. If you're up for it, head south out of town. It's paying work, of course. I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on our behalf, unless I was willing to pay a fair share for it.
Am I gonna need any tools or parts if I have to make these repairs on my own?
The fog condensers need their power modules replaced, but Howard took the only spares we had. Either way, you're gonna have to find him first.
What exactly are these fog condensers? How do they work?
Well, I'm no engineer, but the way it was explained to me, each fog condenser pulls in the air around it and then condenses it into liquid. The point being, the fog doesn't get past them. They make a barrier that protects the town. No fog means that all the nasty things living in it stay in it. They don't venture out too often. The fog's at home, I guess. The fog condensers eat up a lot of power, but we've got a wind farm that takes care of that. As long as the turbines stay charged, we stay safe.
All right, I'll head out there now.
Good. Our water supply won't last much longer.
Let's search for Harold Dunbar. Oh, there's rads here, huh? That's fog. I hear something.
Looks like Howard didn't make it. I'll have to repair the fog condensers myself.
Fog condenser component. Alright, you're coming with me. Wait. Come here. No. That'd be nice. I'm taking with me. Did I get all of them? Damn it, I missed. Come on. One more. Did they update like the sounds in this game? The hell? Oh, those are ghouls. I know I heard some. I'm scared. Hold me.
Why? Don't let the island catch you off guard.
The water supply won't last much longer.
Those fog condensers back online.
Good. Our water supply was starting to get low. I wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out. Did you find Howard?
He didn't make it.
I should have never have let him go out there alone. Well, I said it was paying work. 200 caps should be enough.
That's it? A waste of time.
We're not rich here. It was hard enough scraping that much together. Now here's your pay. I've got to start making arrangements for Howard.
I'm not gonna be rude.
Is there anything else I can do to help?
I don't know if you've chatted up the Mariner, but she's always looking for help. I know Cassie Dalton was asking around, but, oh well, judge for yourself there.
Thanks. Glad I can help you out.
That makes two of us. Now here's your pay. I've got to start making arrangements for Howard. So I'll say goodbye.
Avery,
I hope the harbor's being good to you.
do you know of anyone who could use some help?
The Mariner and Cassie Dalton are the only leads I have.
I have to go.
Be well.
Hard times.
Front, dock and back.
Excuse me.
Hey, you, forget something?
What I forget?
I swear, her tale's a menace. Does she even know it's attached
Hey.
to a fleeting
Do something for you? How we doing on the hunt for Eddie's tapes?
You watch your tongue.
Is this vendetta really worth it, Nick? I mean, you don't even know this guy.
I don't expect you to understand. Yet I don't need you to. We just need to find those tapes.
Hey.
I'm something to get off your chest.
Your thoughts?
Always another case to close.
That was all I had.
Suit yourself.
All right.
Quite the free spirit.
I swear, her tale's a menace. Does she even know it's attached to her bleeding hide?
If you want me to work in this flea-ridden bar of yours, you'll watch your tongue.
Fine.
Oh, Remington likes you. Here, kitty. The Plank's the only bar in town, so if you need a drink, don't be shy.
What do you have to drink?
All sorts of old world booze. We carry Vim, too. And before you ask, Vim is an Islander favorite. But it may pack more punch than stuff you're used to.
No thanks.
Well, maybe later then.
I, for one, won't go down unless I'm boring.
Hey there.
You ready to head to Acadia?
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me. Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog line in the mountains. It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this for the road.
Stay clear of the
It's
quarry.
foul.
Loads of trappers.
A little help.
Never look a trapper in the eyes. They're...
We need to move through the maze. Old mountain trail. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the colony. Mainlanders think that those right-of-ways all you need. Tracks. Fresh ones. Trappers ahead. When the bullets start flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
Trapper. One more. Wait a minute. Oof.
What? Ain't you had enough yet?
No way can I hit that guy.
Fresh. You're not half bad, Miss Gray. Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of you. I just want to
I didn't really want to sleep for an hour.
See, the fog can do a number. Get you all turned. Put something in your brain. Trappers were mean to begin with. You're dead!
Oh, it's a ghoul. Or it was a ghoul.
Time for a drink. Here's the mountain.
There's a feral ghoul. Hope he's not coming.
Game trails local wildlife to deal with.
There's something up ahead.
You grow everything extra mean. Still got a ways to go. They usually stick to the deep fog. Unless we steer clear. You never know. Young lad, go higher. The whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
Something's gotta be up. A young gulper. I should leave him some room. He's going right for it.
What was that?
Ow.
Just getting warmed up here.
I think it just mutated. So they're fighting with each other.
Not that it's an option.
Alright, where's the one I just killed? Reduces damage while standing and not moving by 15%.
They can grow 2-3 times the size of them. Good thing you don't see too many of them.
I hear something. Here, let me switch weapons. Oh, I have 0 harpoons. need harpoons. Old Faithful. Party starter. Pole hook.
Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rat worshiping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers. Started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
All right, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you. Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family, if he deems you worthy.
Suppose I got nothing better to do.
Huh. Adam usually prefers those with a bit more fervor. But nonetheless, if you wish to test his favor, seek the nucleus.
You're done wasting time.
Head to the nucleus. There, Adam's plan will be revealed.
Up ahead, the air is clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now. And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
You should come with me. I could still use your help.
All right. Why the hell not? Beats drinking alone. Damn. Can't remember if I had my bath this week or not.
Nick didn't even say anything to me. He just left.
Hey,
What's the plan?
your thoughts?
This a good time for a drink?
Oh, nothing.
Fine.
Hey, what's up, Matt? I should have him for a companion for a little while. And switch back to Nick. The loading time is what gets me. No, I can't. I'm gonna have to talk to him and then.
Hello.
Are you
Then
ready to
change.
talk about why you're here? Synthkind is willing to welcome you, as long as you welcome us.
Well, in that case, I want a Nuka-Cola, some stim packs, Kasumi Nakano return to her family, and a pony.
A pony.
I see. I'm afraid some of those things I'm not in a position to give. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
She's human, and she has a family waiting for her.
But imagine what it means if you're wrong. If Kasumi is a synth, then she doesn't have a family. She never had one. Think about how she must feel. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi.
Alright. Let me load this. Because I'm going back, I'm gonna get Nick. Because Nick should talk to Dima.
Hey.
What's eating you?
Alright. Now, let me make sure we know where we're at now. Arcadia. The hell? The nucleus. Local map. Really? How the hell do I get out of here? I screwed up. I wouldn't mind having this guy as a companion, but that would mean that,
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
All right, I'm listening.
Tell you. You stride, and you may join.
Worthy? What do I have to do to join?
There is a ritual his children must perform. If you succeed, you will be rewarded with entrance into our family.
Okay. Sign me up.
Excellent. Head to the nucleus. There, Adam's plans for you will be revealed.
You're done wasting time with a fanatic. Let's move on. Up ahead, air's clean. No fog. Arcadia's not too far now.
I still am. Where's Nick, though?
And we've arrived. Arcadia's already been watching us for a good split. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting. If you need my help again, keep them soon. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tune up your gear. Get some rest. Just make sure if you bring in a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Leaving already? Don't you want to see what happens next?
You saying you want me to stick around and watch your back?
Maybe later.
All right. But I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island again? I can think of worse things to do. Whiskey's running low. Better find some more, and soon. We heading out?
Got everything you need?
Well, I've got my gun, my drink, and my wits. That's all I've ever needed. Time to get moving, then?
Not yet. Just stay put for now.
Right.
How we doing on the hunt for Eddie's tapes?
Now I can do this part. All right, come on, Nick.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you, as long as you welcome us.
Well, in that case, I want a Nuka-Cola, some stim packs, Kasumi Nakano returned to her family, and a pony.
I see. I'm afraid some of those things I'm not in a position to give. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick. It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
One sec.
I know this joke. Two androids walk into a bar.
I'm afraid the punchline isn't going to be very funny. We were...
Two androids walk into a bar.
Is this a joke? Do you really know Nick?
Let me tell you what I know, and you can judge for yourself. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. if we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors. I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
Ah, I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
Huh.
Nick, is he really your brother?
If he is, it's news to me. Can synths even be related? Just because we're from the same assembly line, does that make us family? I gotta think about this.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
Why are you asking?
Because she came here with that very question. And the answer changes every part of her world. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
No, but if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else.
I'm afraid when I try that trick, nothing really changes. I know it might seem impossible that you could be a synth, but tell me, what's the first thing you can remember?
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
I've heard enough. Where's Kasumi Nakano?
Of course. Kasumi is usually working down below. You can see her whenever you like. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Did you need anything else before you go?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
I'm in the Brotherhood.
I'm in the Brotherhood of Steel. We have plenty to say about synths. How dangerous they are.
We're not dangerous. Those who've used us, tried to replace humans with my kind, they're dangerous. All we want is to live in peace. On our own. See for yourself. Walk through Acadia. Talk to my people. We aren't a threat to anyone.
One sec.
I don't suppose there's any way you and your people will surrender peacefully.
I appreciate that. I do. But judging by the reputation your leaders have, I doubt they would accept surrender, even if I wanted to offer it. Even if they would take us prisoner, we can't live in cages ever again. If you want us, fine, but we'll fight for this. For Acadia's existence. Consider my offer. Just see what we're trying to accomplish here.
Alright. Alright, let's not be...
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them. You are from the Commonwealth, like Kasumi, yes? I'm sure you've had your own experiences with my kind.
Well, I know Nick, obviously.
Yes. Of course. What else can I do for you?
Let's see.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
So, down this way. Who's this?
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
And miss out on a fun boat ride? Never.
Well, then at least you have the return trip to look forward to. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
So, what's your story?
I used to work for the Institute, returning synths that had escaped. I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth, and the error of my ways. Did you need something?
Yeah, sure.
Tell me about Acadia.
Dima's told you most of what you need to know. It's as safe as we can make it for now. With every new synth we rescue, we're better able to defend ourselves.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
What's the problem?
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
This island is a death trap. Your synth probably ended up as Mirelurk food.
I certainly hope not, but I'd like to know for certain. You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Circuitry is completely fried.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me.
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Rei are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things. Track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
Sister, there's a lot of things on this island more important than you.
If you could just hold the jokes for a second.
It's fucked up. I just want to hear him say it again.
Sister, there's a lot of things on this island more important than you.
If you could just hold the jokes for a second. You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They...
Alright. Alright, last time.
What are you talking about?
Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
I like sarcastic.
Personally, I find calculated mass murder to be very soothing.
Look, help me out, and if I'm wrong, you can...
Oh, Valentine disliked that. Ugh.
I'll help if I can, but that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I
Valentine
keep
liked
seeing
that.
Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to them. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Step aside and let the master hacker show you how it's done.
If you're sure. Good luck. Once you have something, let me know.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
So I have to get up. Those aren't stairs.
Excuse me.
Every day's a struggle here. But at least we don't have to hide.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Is there a problem with my being here?
Maybe. Maybe not. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
You must have tons of friends with this attitude.
I don't need friends. You want to buy something or what?
What can you tell me about Acadia?
It's smaller than I'd like it to be. Then, we don't exactly have the numbers to fill someplace larger. Makes it easier to defend anyway. Forget it. Did you want something or not?
So, what's your story?
I don't like talking about it. I made it to Acadia. That's what matters. Now that I'm here, I'm going to make sure nothing happens to me.
All right.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but it means there's hope, right?
Oh, sure. A little hope and some duct tape, and all your problems are solved.
I know, I know. Not exactly a fortress, is it? When I first escaped, I had no idea what to do with myself. I was so lost, so scared. But I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing, that she was bringing people to a safe place. A place just for us. And now here I am, for all it's worth.
So now you're here. What comes next?
I don't know. I really don't. I've just got to keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
So you're that new fellow from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but how are things there?
It's the same as it's ever been, as far as I can tell.
Well, that's good to hear. It certainly did have its charms. I would like to see it again someday, once things settle down here. Acadia is all well and good, I suppose, but honestly, it does get a bit boring.
If this is boring, I'd hate to see what you consider exciting.
Oh, aren't you a card? I'm sure I'll see you around. Do take care.
Excuse me.
I can't wait to get out of here and travel.
I've just gotta keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
Alright, let's find out how to get up there. I think we need a...
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
Quaint, with sort of an old world, burn it to the ground and salt the earth kind of charm.
Interesting. Of course, it was already burned to the ground once. I'm not sure attempting that again would yield much. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it, and then passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
If that's what floats your boat.
It gives me a sense of purpose, yes. I like having something worthwhile to which I can dedicate my time. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since Dima has approved of me, I'm more than willing to offer help.
I'd like to help you with your research.
Oh, well, that's thoughtful of you. Okay. What can we have you do? There's a flower native to this island, a species of the genus Aster, that has survived remarkably well. It doesn't quite have the brilliance of color that I understand it once did. Before the war. I'm personally rather fond of them, but lately have been investigating secondary chemical properties they possess. If you could bring me additional samples, it would speed up my research. I can offer you a meager amount of caps, if that makes the idea more appealing.
I have some flowers for you.
I'm sorry, is this a joke I'm not in on? If you do actually find any, I'll be happy to take them.
That's pretty funny. I need to go up.
You want to buy something or what?
Nope.
Hey, Dima.
Yes. What is it?
I should get going.
Of course.
Oh, it's the computer. How do I get in there? One.
There we go.
System online, array, something or other. Faraday's journal. Things are bad. Far Harbor and the children of the Atom are at brink of warring with each other. It was Dima who gifted Martin and his followers like a base. Oh. Dima left behind his original memory banks in a nucleus when he left to found Arcadia. He blames himself for his lack of judgment, but he's too hard on himself. The children of the Atoms were our friends back when Martin was in charge, and those memory banks would have been difficult to transport.
That'll do it.
Oh, Valentine like that.
Hey there.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. And I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
So, you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you. Dima has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Right. Right? Wouldn't want him blowing a fuse. Huh?
No. Not really.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not.
I'll do
There's
it.
a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
probably gonna save soon. How far away is that? It said optional, talk to Dima. Let me go talk to Dima and call it a night. Come on.
Dima.
Did you need something?
I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us. Huh. I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my people without risking the children of Adam linking them back to Acadia. But you're new to the island.
I'm picturing your memories as just one massive holotape that the children of Adam are using as a coffee table.
I suppose that's your version of, yes, I'll help? Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Far Harbor, the children of Adam, or my memories?
The children of Adam on this island. You were helping them?
Yes. I know their faith in radiation as a type of god is a bit different. But who am I to judge? I was using a submarine base as a home when Martin and his followers stumbled inside. They had been cast out of Far Harbor for their beliefs. When I left to found Acadia, I knew the base would be in safe hands. They needed a home, a place to belong, just like I did. But now Martin is gone, and his successor, Tectus, wants to finally end the feud with Far Harbor by letting the fog swallow them.
You left your memories behind? How does that work?
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using computer banks to expand, to give me room to ponder, see new things. I had to leave some of my earliest memories behind when I left the sub-base to the children of Adam. I thought they were safe.
You're keeping Far Harbor safe, is that it?
Not exactly. They're fiercely independent. But the fog was starting to choke more and more of the island. So I proposed a trade. We would give them the technology to keep the fog at bay, in return for them being a lifeline to the outside world. A safe dock, and a place to buy supplies. Unfortunately, the children of Adam view the radioactive fog as a holy portent, and their bloodied history with Far Harbor puts us at odds.
I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the children of Adam. Gain access to their base in the old command center. Guarded by some pre-war security measures, you'll find my memory banks. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memories. Bring me anything you find. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
Hold on a sec. What's the sarcastic?
I'm gonna replace all your memories with pictures of cats. Meow.
Well, I suppose that would certainly make remembering some of my darker hours more fuzzy. In all seriousness, good luck. I understand the risks you're taking on our behalf. It's in all our best interest that you succeed. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, Don't
what? Alright.
Actually, I already have the program. I was thorough.
Well, I guess that just means I've picked the right person for the job. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
If we find anything suspicious in those memories of yours, we'll be back. Count on it.
All right, Nick. I think we're good. That's the island. I'm supposed to go underneath. I just want to find the Kato. I want to talk to the girl. That's up. How do you get down? How the hell am I getting there? There's 2 rooms. Oh, never mind. Found it. I think I still gotta go down one more.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
I'm getting paid for all this, right?
Don't worry, I have money. Not to mention the fact that you'll have whatever secrets are in Dima's earliest memories. He lived on the island for almost a century before building Acadia. He has to know about some treasure somewhere, don't you think?
All right. I want to save right here. And I'll quit. So maybe I'll be back on tomorrow. Maybe I'll play some Jackbox. Quite possibly.